Hello friends, my name is Sapna Goyal and my channel is Sapna Goyal 1985. Through this video, we are going to learn some tips to get good marks in social science paper. Tip 1. Write your answer in points. Now look at this question. State the features of intensive subsistence farming. It is of 3 marks and you have to give 3 points. Now you have written your points in a paragraph. Examiner has to find your points in your answer and as a result he might end up giving 2 marks. Now look at the same answer. It's exactly same but it is given in points. There are 3 clearly specified points. Examiner has to give you 3 marks in this answer. Tip 2. Give small headings to your points. Now look at the same question. A heading has been added to every point in the answer. Now the moment examiner looks at your answer, he gets an impression that you know the answer and without even fully reading your answer, he might give you full marks. Next step, write precise answers or to the point answers. For example, 1 point for a 1 marker question, 3 points for 3 marker and 5 points for a 5 marker question. And you have to explain your points as well. Writing too much does not mean that you are going to get more marks. And please stick to the word limit. Next tip is regarding map work. Mark and label the point clearly on the map. If you have to mark a state, shade it. For example, the question is locate and label the region where December 1920 session of Congress took place. Now the answer is Nagpur. See this, some children mark the point like this. Now only making an arrow would mean that you are pointing towards whole state. This is wrong. Some children mark like this. They make a point and they write the answer just on top of the point, but they do not point towards that point. This is also wrong. Correct way of marking is this. Make a point, make an arrow pointing towards that point and write the answer, plus write the answer number and the part, that is answer 28 part C. This tip is very important specifically for weak children. You must have heard your teachers saying attempt all questions. So you have to attempt all questions even if you do not know the answer. In every question, there are certain words. If you do not know the answer, then give the meaning of any of the word that you know. Give the answer related to that topic or that chapter, but write something. Even if you know it is wrong, write it. For example, state the features of commercial farming is a question that you have. You do not know the features of commercial farming, but you must be knowing what is farming. So you can write farming is an activity where cultivation is done by a farmer. He uses lots of tools, water, etc. He uses machines. So in case you're scoring very low, then and if the examiner is very generous, he tends to give marks in such questions as well because you have written something related to the question. In commercial farming also lots of machines are used, labor is used, irrigation is there. So there he would give you an advantage. Another question, let's say a map question, locate and label a state where cotton is cultivated. You do not know the state, mark any state. Maybe your answer turns out to be right. Next, only if you have time and if your writing speed is fast, you can support your answer with a small flowchart, specifically the long answers. If you have time, you should write an extra point wherever you know. This is to make up for the wrong done. Suppose in a 3 marker you've written 3 points and there is something wrong in one of the points. Then examiner will definitely consider your 4th point and will give you an advantage over there. If required, the answer can be supported with a drawing of a rough map. For example, there is a question, why is Kerala having low infant mortality rate? Now, while answering this, make this rough map, make a rough drawing of Kerala and mark it and write Kerala. This is an added advantage always. Wherever, if you go wrong in the question somewhere, examiner can give you advantage over here. Thank you so much and all the best for your exams.